So this is going to be my first video of me picking a lock, I guess, on my YouTube channel. This is a multi-lock. I believe it's a classic. If you look at the pattern on the key, it's not like an interactive, and this is definitely a pin-and-pin lock, which I'll show you when I gut it after I pick it. The key works pretty well. The tailpiece, the cam is bumping on the vise on the back side, so it's not going to turn all the way on the left side, but it does turn all the way on the right side. So there you go. All right, let's take the key out. So I have a homemade tension tool. This is an Allen wrench that I grinded down with a bench grinder a couple years ago, and I have the Sparrows black flag. This is just the straight flag. If you look there, you can see that. And let's see if we can get this guy picked. Trying to get a false set at first. It's a little wonky sometimes how these guys work. I don't really remember what the binding order is, but we'll figure it out in a minute. I get the pick stuck quite a few times when I'm picking dimple locks. I don't know why, but it just happens because of the dimple. Man, I can't get that first false set. I don't know why. Maybe I don't have the first pin high enough, or the second one. I spent like over a week working on this lock, trying to figure out how to pick it. This is my first dimple lock, which is kind of funny because it's a pin-and-pin one, so it's a little bit more challenging than some of the other offerings from Multi-Lock. I think the interactive is supposed to be a little easier. Okay, there's the first little false set. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure how the view of the camera is. I'm actually focusing on the lock. I'm not looking at it through the camera. Let's get up in here real quick. Come on. Wiggle on in there. Almost got it. Okay, and there we go. It's unlocked. Just to show you that I didn't set this up in any weird way. It's unlocked, so what we're going to do is I'm going to keep the lock in frame, I guess, and move the camera to the other side of the table. That's where my pinning mat is. Just got this guy online the other day. It's the Keycraze pinning mat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this back over here. And let's see, how am I going to hold the camera while I also do this? The vise, maybe? I wonder how wide the vise will open up. Maybe the jaws will fit my phone. We'll see, I guess. It's pretty close. I think it might be falling apart at this point, though. I think I might have gone too far. Maybe if I take the rubber out of it. No, it's still too too small. It just completely came off. We'll put that aside for now, and let's see if we can find something else. The cylinder hasn't moved, so I'm not trying to mess with it. I'm gonna do this completely honestly for you guys. I hope to do more of these types of videos. Maybe not with dimple locks, but you know, just these types of videos. Okay. So as I take the lock apart, I'm gonna leave the camera set right here. Hopefully that'll be good enough. So we'll go ahead and unscrew the cam from the back. Okay. Almost done. Alright, there we go. And now we've got access to the good stuff. Let's see, which side are the key pins on? Crap, I forgot. I guess we'll find out soon enough, huh? Looks like they're on the opposite side. Just trying not to dump them out everywhere because you want to... Alright, there we go. So we're going to leave the cylinder right there, just so you see I'm not tampering with it. And I'll leave it over there as I take pin by pin. So we're going to start with the first pin, or the side where the key goes on the plug right here. So we're going to take out pin number 1. It's pin in pin, so I'm trying not to dump out the inner pin and the outer pin separately. I want to dump them out together. So there you go, you can see, if it'll focus, that there's the inner pin. So I'm going to go ahead and put that over on the mat in slot C1. Then I'm going to take out the second one. Oh, come on. I want the third one too. Oh, there we go. Here, I'm going to set this plug down for a second because the inner pin also fell out with the outer pin on this one. Okay, there you go, C. So we're going to put that in C2. Then let's get number 3. Oh yeah, this is a 5-pin lock. I forgot to mention that. And I'm going to put this in C3. Should probably get a pinning tray, make it a little easier to fit that on camera. Oh damn, the little one came out of this one too. Oh nice, this is a little T-pin. You can take a look at that if the camera will focus. Little T-pin right there. Come on. Focus. Little T-pin. I'll show you in a close-up. We'll put that in C4. Dynamite. And then we're going to dump out pin number 5 from the plug, which should be the very last one. And there we go. So we'll put that in C5 slot. Okay, now for the top. I'm going to use my black flag from Sparrows to do all of this. And, alright, let's see. So, we're going to flip it upside down. Going to go this way. And we're just going to keep pulling the follower out. So this will be number 1. Okay, there it is. There's number 1. And there we go. There's the pin. And there's the spring. So this is number 1. We'll put it in A1 and B1 respectively. That's number 1. Let's go ahead and do number 2. Okay. And put those there. Alright, number 3. Oh, dropped a pin. Crap. Okay, put it in. And then number 4. Where's the spring? It's not coming out. Maybe I pulled the follower too far forward. Okay, yeah, there we go. Spring. Oh, shit. Spring went flying. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. Well, I'll go ahead and dump out number 5 before I go look for that other spring. I definitely don't have any multi-lock springs just laying around, but I'll show you what we're working with before I go start looking for that spring. So there we go. As you can see, number 4 spring is the one that's missing. Let's see if we can find it. I'll let you get a nice look at the pins while I go look for that. Maybe not that nice of a look at the pins. We'll see.